Well, guys, the truck build has started. We started tearing everything apart. We got the whole wiring harness already tore apart. This has to come off. The radiator has to come off. And then we've got just a couple bolts in the back and 2 wires. Maybe 3. There might be 3. I think there's 3. In the back. And then we'll be able to lift the motor up and out, get it reversed and on an engine hoist. And then we're gonna start tearing this apart, get all the plugs changed, test all the coils, do an oil change on it, and maybe look at some of the gaskets. Everything seems to be in pretty good working condition. Like I said, it drove here just fine, other than the truck being extremely bouncy and steering being terrible. But yeah, I already got most of the engine taken apart. As you can tell, space is in here, and this is all ready to go. So we're just waiting on containers to put everything in, and then yeah, there we go. All right, YouTube. So disassembly of a Ford F-150. This happens to be an Excursion or something or another. Doesn't matter. The 5.4 liter engine is in here for my truck, so we're gonna get this swapped out of here. Who knew that there would be an engine swap on this channel? But one of the things I do know when you're swapping your 5.4 Ford F-150 motors is wiring harnesses. There's 3 plugs, 2 bolts. Remember, 3 plugs, 2 bolts. But yeah, just about everything is done. We got the fan off, got the whole shroud off, even got the front lights and everything all off of here. I'm gonna use those on my new truck. So yeah, we gotta get some containers to put the coolant in. As you can tell, it's still full. But I got everything all disconnected that needs to come unplugged and moved out of the way. Everything is loose on here. But yeah, we're right there, and this is only like an hour of work. So yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna find some places to hook up and pull it out. Only got a couple bolts in the back and a couple more wires, and we're good to go, other than getting the coolant and power steering fluid out of here. So good to go. All right, so step 2 was getting the radiator out. Got a bunch of the hoses out. I don't know if you can tell, we're pretty much to the point where the engine can come out. We just have to unbolt it. There are quite a few of them. There's 2 down there, 2 down there. There's 5 to 8 on the engine itself. I've already got all of the hoses and everything all disconnected and stuff now. So that bracket there, we're gonna take out, and I think that I might take this out, whatever this is, but take it out just in case. Y'all can tell me what it is. So yeah, we pretty much got it all done. The wiring harness, as you can see, is disconnected. I just want to move that bracket because I feel like having just that extra little bit of wiggle room over there might help. I think I might disconnect these 2 brake lines, or just hit them with a hammer, whatever. Well, that was we weren't even checking the right stuff. Look at that. It's right there. Anyway, yeah, this all looks pretty good. So far, so good. Step 2. Step 3 is bolt removal, I guess. And then I'll get back to you with step 4, which will be pulling it out. All right, so 2003. We're taking the 5.4 liter engine out of this truck and putting it in my truck. So far we have just about everything undone up top. And if we climb under here, we've got all the bolts out here and on this side. Everything is all out. So the only thing holding it up is the engine mounts and the exhaust. That's it. So we're getting there. Everything is all out now. And yeah. What? Why? My girlfriend Mo. She's like, can I be in the video? But yeah, we took the hood off. We got all the whole front clip off to make it easier. This is part 2 or 3, but we wanted to make sure that everything was ready to go so that when it comes time to use the cherry picker, everything is done. We might have to take off the intake and the intake manifold, but we're not sure yet. We're going to try to scoot it out without that. It looks like there's going to be plenty of room. There's a lot of clearance here. It doesn't even fit in the camera lens. Yeah, it doesn't even fit in the lens. But yeah, this whole space, and it only goes back about 11.5 inches, and we have about a foot of clearance up here. So if anything needs to be undone, we will be able to do that. But it should fit just straight out. So get some space in there. But yeah, y'all have a good one. It's part 2. Part 3, we should have it up on chains and it out.